On the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as it... Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. He's at the 30. And a cut to the right and some open field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his fourth touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They scored the most points like this?
I think they can, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. On the tackle that time, Shelby following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Took a pretty good shot and couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they?
This is Williams. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start.
Now, they won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Williams will try again.
Situation. But my goodness, here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive.
It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is...
Score again, and then you're down 14.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to read their keys and make the proper plays.
And we'll see how determined they are. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back, part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Aaron Donald with a sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. To try again after the sack, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Three down.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
50. Here we go. King.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger with a give. It's Williams. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Eifert has it. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Alert. Easy.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
77. Alpha.
1st and 10 at the 13.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
35 to Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd and 9, Watson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 55 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
50.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Falcons. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
35 to Mike.
Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike.
Alert, alert. Black 20. Greystone, travel. No bell. Hey, orbit.
Hey, let's get that ball here.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Go. Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the flag.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Single slot. Heavy. Strong right. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Come on, boy. Hey, 59. You better be ready.
The final shot before the break. Watson. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Black 30.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Snickers, 66.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. It's Williams on the catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Blue 30. Hey, alert.
Show it up. Watch safety green.
They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it.
It's running back.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And what can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Watch the run. Kill.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. It's complete to Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now Ben going to give it to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming. Got him in. It's Brown. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that will swell the lead to 16. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, check, check.
The toss out to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. D Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long. It's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
50.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's Eifert. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
50, 50's the mark, 50's the mark.
Now a 10th carry, here's Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
And the Falcons' first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
No bell.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
They'll run it with Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Williams. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost him. We could have a great finish.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. After the interception, here's Watson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. He was looking for Watkins that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here we go. Here we go.
54.
35's the mic. Now watch one, watch one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Motion. Mike 35, Mike 35. We got to get the ball. Can you get the ball right here? Let's go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Shift.
Back to throw, Watson. It's caught, Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
First down,
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll run with Barkley, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Again, it's Barkley. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, 4 down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. On second down, here's Barkley. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Mike 35, Mike 35. All day, just like that, just like that.
He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end.
Watson. And that is incomplete here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
14 yards there on a Falcon first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Show that bench release and go.
50.
On the ground, this is Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Hey, exit.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Who that?
Roethlisberger going to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That! Black 20.
Mike 50. Here we go, D.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Hey, watch the lane.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Black.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's got this one complete to Perriman. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And they will take a knee here. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. And they take a knee.
Roethlisberger on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just